And we're back. If you enjoyed our clips, I don't even know which duct tape it was.
It was the one Daunted sings in.
Ooh, yes. That's a good one. It's discovering not unhidden, hidden talents that are now unhidden. I'm surprised we don't ask him to sing more. Alright, Papa Panda and Starduck are ready. Let's go. This is going to be our semi-final on Turbo Cruise.
Oh boy, PVZ on Turbo Cruise. Oh boy.
Oh, we have the other semi-final set up as well. We have 11 versus the Fetus Shadow Mare.
That is quite like that is like the most gamer emo name ever.
Yeah, the Fetus Shadow Mare. I think that's how we'll have to introduce them in game. All right, everyone, welcome to the first semi-final of today's Sea Duckling Open, the number 66. We are on Turbo Cruise 84, which is very different than 66. It's a completely different number. LE. We're in the northeast corner of the map, representing Platinum Heroes. Our blue Zerg is Papa Panda. And the one who defeated Papa Panda in the last SDO, no, 2 SDOs ago. Current reigning SDO champion 2 times in a row. Our pink Protoss is Starduck from Veterans of Risk. So last time it was 5 and best of 5. It was 3-2 for Starduck. Actually, I didn't check if what happened in the last SDO, in SDO 65. Because they were both in the semi-final, but they didn't face each other. They were on opposite ends of the bracket. It ended up being Starduck versus Nemesis. So yeah, so it's definitely a rematch here.
They're both playing normal at the moment.
Papa Panda not as cheesy as he was.
He's not even doing that drone scout thing he normally does. He's just going up third.
Yeah, it's very different than we saw against the War Buffalo.
Like this is straight up standard play.
Maybe that's the greatest cheese of all, is not cheese. Starduck with a pretty early robo. Not super early, just, it's an early one.
Well, what's important is what he puts down after this robo. He puts down a Twilight Council, then we know it's going to be a tech-based 2-base all in. If he expands, then it's just defensive. If
see a lair being made for Papa Panda.
If he doesn't put any more tech down, it's just going to be Soul Train.
Soul Train. Why is it called Soul Train, though?
I don't know. I mean, that is a really, really old name for the 2-base Immortal All-In, but I don't know why it's called Soul Train.
Maybe someone called Soul did it? I feel like Kuro is typing something right now.
Kuro is typing something. She says, was it in a row that Starduck won? And maybe it was because of the team?
The Team Soul? I don't know. Yeah, Starduck won 2 SDOs in a row, didn't they? I'm looking at the scores right here. He won 64 and he won 65.
Oh, fast Spire. Really fast Spire.
I said 2 in a row. He actually has 3 SDO victories. I mean, he did win one as a Zerg way back when. SDO number 24, as we know. It's not what I meant, Krupp. I think she's trying to out information ferry me, which is unfair because I'm not even close to her level. She's just trying to flex.
Overlords, and like he is not prepared at all for this mutas. Like he has a single stalker. That is his only unit that can shoot up. And I think Starduck thinks this is a Nidus build. Like
yeah.
He's hunting overlords, he's making gates and immortals, he's chronoing immortals.
Yeah, he's not going to have a lot of anti-air. Well, 2 sentries is something.
Yeah, but he also hasn't used his sentries to scout. Like he should have made a
hallucination
Phoenix.
Yeah.
Or even just sent a observer across the map, like something. There's 7 mutas on the way.
Let's see here. Okay, still going to die. Next to the nuke noodles, call down the hunger. I like that advertisement there. Mutalisks flying through the slow fields. We're old mutalisks. We don't fly fast and fly far. We fly and fly far. They could find a lot of damage here.
Oh yeah, there's definitely gonna be some probe kills. There's no shield batteries here, so it's just gonna kill probes.
He's evacuating them on time, so shouldn't be too bad. And there's enough stalker here to push this amount of mutalisks away.
Yeah, the problem is he's not going to be able to do anything about
it. Starduck is moving out while this is going on. Papa Panda is not going to be prepared for this.
He's going to catch this one immortal before it gets to the army, though. And he's got 2 spine crawlers here and more mutas. He's actually okay. Yeah,
he's actually flying. He's living that immortal, but he did catch the warp prism.
Oh, didn't get the immortals.
He's finally gonna get this one though.
Yep. But this is the problem, okay? He's got there. Okay.
Paused.
Starduck asking for a pause.
Yeah, while they're paused. The problem for Starduck at the moment is the fact that he can't really shave off the numbers of these mutalisks. He doesn't have Blink. He doesn't have Archons. He doesn't even have a Twilight Council. No, it's a Templar Archives down. So like this cloud of mutas is just going to get completely out of hand.
Mm-hmm. So while we were pausing, I would notice this advertisement there on the right, that little smiling coffee cup. It's cute.
Like even this number of stalkers, as long as he's careful, he won't lose anything to them.
So that's a noodle cup, not a coffee cup. My mistake, Asians. Alright. It does have enough stalkers to at least
scare them away, but he can't
pose a threat. But yeah,
and look, Papa Panda's just making pure room.
Just manages to sneak behind this and just go and do damage. 6 soldiers dead. Look at that, 42 to 28.
He's gonna get a couple more here and just sneak around. And oh, there's only 3 stalkers here. I'll kill them. And here comes the Ling Flood, and the wall isn't open. It isn't closed because he's running around chasing the mutas.
Yeah. This is so rough on Starduck right now. Actually, Papa Panda is moving in. Okay, it's not going to block it. GG is called. Papa Panda would take game number 1. After not being cheesy at all, this is just proper Mutalisk switch.
It wasn't even a Mutalisk switch. That was a Muta rush. That was a Spire at like 330.
I mean, yeah, fair enough. Starduck saying he's getting 230 ping on US West. That could definitely contribute to having bad control. But yeah, but his problem here wasn't really control. It was definitely a decision-making issue. We just didn't. He didn't consider the Spire. He didn't scout it, and he just wasn't prepared. So are we going to stay on West or switch or what?
I don't know.
And we'll try and find a more balanced server. Or just stay on US West. I don't know. It's the dangers of international tournamenting. Back in my days, we didn't have ping issues. It was not a problem. Everything was always slow anyway. Anyway, so we do have 2 new players in the other semifinal. I think we also had, last MSO we also had like a whole wave of new players in, including the 2 finalists, I believe. I'll have to check because I don't remember things all the way back from last week. Yeah, we had Quaterno and Ares in the final, 2 new appearances. So we might have one now. I mean, we still have Starduck here, a Pro Performance champion, going for his 4th championship. All right. We're going to try and do Singapore server. Also, I think DallyCat's microphone is effing again. No, her power just went out, apparently. Welcome to my world. Yeah. It's gonna have someone else is gonna have to make this. Otherwise, if I try to make a game on a Singapore server, we'll just end up somehow playing on European server, which, you know, it's just Blizzard for you, or Battle.net. I don't know, how do you distinguish? Is it a Blizzard thing or a Battle.net thing or a StarCraft thing? It's all kind of nebulous in my head. It's just annoying to me. Maybe I just add in Bethesda to it as well, just because I hate them too. Alright, we'll try and set up. Let's wait and see if DallyCat manages to return. No, she's out of Discord as well now. Florida, please. Florida, why you do this? Explain. Okay, Kuro, your host, by the way. Okay, there we go. We're in. Alright, do we want to wait for Dally, or do we just want to get into the game? Alright. Wait. She's back in Discord. She's back in Discord. Hold on. Let's just wait. If she's coming back, give her a chance. Oh, 2,500 homes are in the outage. Yeah, I don't think that's a temporary thing. Yeah. All right. Let's see if our players are ready, and just going to let's just go in there. That's what you get. That's what you get for using power. Maybe it's because we disrespected Blizzard too much, so you know, it's the revenge, I guess, of a Blizzard. Of Blizzard. Blizzard, please balance. Power, balance, power. Hello, Blizzard, please balance. Okay, there we go. There we go. Doop, doop. Okay, so New York Pregnancy is going to be on a new map. Oh, yeah, so apparently parting puts his entire soul into the build when he does it. So that's why it's called Soul Train. I mean, I suppose because it's kind of like a push that's a train. And people are like, Soul Train. It does kind of sound cool. But never mind about that. We are in a completely different new game here. We are on Europugnancy. LE. We're in the southwest corner of the map. We're a 3-time SDO champion and current reigning champion of the SDO. From Veterans of Risk, our pink Protoss is Starduck. And in the northeast corner of the map, representing Platinum Heroes, our blue Zerg as cheesy as ever, it is Papa Panda. Great name. Alright. So we have a hatchery first into pool. Seems fairly standard so far. That's what we thought last time. Startup opening up pretty safely. Get the wall off in the natural. Going to be hanging around here. He's not trying to get a block on. I didn't see if he tried to get a block on the hatchery. But it was a hatchery first, so why would you get a block there still? More, stop talking nonsense. I'm just trying to fill time, okay? The madness is already creeping in. We know where this is going. You know this is coming, right? This is what happens when I solo cast, especially out of the blue like that. It takes time to adjust, okay? Are you talking to me or are you talking to the viewers? I'm talking to anyone who would listen. Maybe Kuro. She's just listening. She's not even saying anything. Maybe she's typing something weird on the chat right now, like, I'm done with this, or ... or oh no. I don't know. I think she's a little afraid of Blomlitz. She's afraid Blomlitz will come up. She's what happens. Maybe Stick will come up. Stick is kind of nice. It's kind of a bumbling fool. So, look. Starduck is going with a Twilight Council. So it's getting more adepts. So maybe Glaives. I'm sniffing Glaives. No, Adept, what are you doing? The shade should be away, not in the same place. Sister, do you even Adept? Alright, she should be able to get out of this. 16 more Zerglings. Big made up Papa Panda is definitely going to be aggressive with this. Starduck is getting a shield battery. He's getting more adepts. It's yeah, glaives. Yeah, I should definitely be able to hold up to this. He's gonna have to be patient. He's gonna have to keep his adepts alive. How many batteries did he get in the only one? It's okay. Should be fine? Question mark. Okay, you got 3 adepts in the hole there, making the wall. Glaives is a ways off, but they should at least delay any killing here of these buildings. Is making more adepts. And Papa Panda backs away after losing 10 Zerglings for basically just shield damage. Stark is getting a robo as well, so it's gonna have something beefy to handle any kind of roach transition. It looks like Papa Panda is going for that. It's getting Overlord speed. So he's going to be able to scout whatever Startup is doing. He already scouted the Twilight Council, researching there. So should know about the glaives, or at least suspect it, given how many adepts have been made so far. Alright, glaives are finished. Started getting a few more adepts and should be starting to push as soon as that Warp Prism is online. Alright, he's closing the wall behind him. Yeah, these are glaive adepts. Shading across the map. He's gonna try to come in for like a reach around, but there are adepts to defend here. There's a shield battery. I think maybe Startup overwarped some adepts here, because he could have used those at the front, but as it is, he has enough to do a lot of damage here. Just evacuate this natural. Okay, in a nice position. A bit of a lot of surface area for the Zerglings. But the adepts should be enough adepts left alive to still doing damage. Gotta focus the drones though, not waste shots on the queens. More adepts being shaded in as well on the side. I'm actually going to kill queen. 8 drones dead. That's still not the end of the world for Papa Panda. Especially not since he's on 3 bases, but he's starting to lose these queens, and that's not a lot to defend here. More adepts being warped in. I think Starduck has just too much. There's nothing to actually attack the Warp Prism itself. There's 1 queen, it's actually going there. But 20 drones are dead. 26, 27, 28. Papa Panda is down to 6 alive drones. There we go. GG's called Starduck, evening up the score. We have ourselves a sideways 1-1. Oh boy. Steelmold. Steek is another alternate persona of mine. One that came about when I don't even remember who made the typo. I don't remember if it was me or someone else, but it's just Steel but with a K. Oh, it was Quirky. Quirky once misspelled it. Steelmold. Okay, so Kairos is going to be the next map. Apparently not a lot of lag, so find ourselves a nice server to play on. So what is that? You know, small mercies. That's what you get. So here's the lore, the Steelmold lore. There's Steelmold, there's the anti-mold, Blackmates, and there's Steek, which is just nice. Steek is just Steek. It's kind of a derpy derp. Not evil, just derp. I don't. We didn't play on Kairos, did we? No, we didn't. So it was a different series, I think. Alright. Who's hosting? Startup is hosting. Okay. Alright, guess it's ready. Let's go. Doop, boop, boop. Protoss seems powerful. Well, you know, when you go mass adept glaives versus pure Zergling, it's kind of powerful. It's kind of powerful. I mean, Papa Panda did see this coming. He had all the information. He saw the amount of zealots, not zealots, adepts Startup was making, and he saw the Twilight Council researching. He just didn't quite respond as well to that. Or in time. Alright, everyone, welcome to Kyrus Junction, the Kyrusiest of all the junctions. Or the junctioniest of all the Kyruses, depending on how you look at it. Or the LEest of all the LEs. I'm not sure which one is the LEest. Maybe Ladder Edition is the LEest of all the LEs. I don't know. I haven't. Ooh, that's a Forge First. Alright. In the southeast corner of the map, representing veterans of risk, going Forge First on Kyrus Junction. Currently sideways 1-1 in this best of 3 semi-final of today's Sea Duckling Open, the number 66. Give it up for Starduck! And in the northwest corner of the map, just about to scout that Forge First, it is from Platinum Heroes, our Blue Zerg, Papa Panda. He's trying to set up a proxy hatchery here. Didn't quite make it though. Whoop. Alright. The Startup manages to at least push Papa Panda away from his own base. Papa Panda is sending another drone though. It doesn't look like this is going to be a cannon rush. The Starduck is just getting this defensively. Wait, what? That was actually not a wall. Drone, what are you doing? Oh, he just wanted to scout whether there's a base or not. Alright, fair enough. Zerglings not going to deny a scout on the second hatchery. Stark has got judging defensive cannons at home. Expecting another aggressive opening from Papa Panda. Just scout the third base. Oh, there's a cancel. Papa Panda just canceled the third. Oh, nice mind game. Oh, okay. Okay, Baneling Nest being made. Papa Panda is switching to a Bane Bust. I like it. I like it. I mean, there's a cannon there, so it's gonna be difficult. I mean, the Banes are going to open up the wall, but I don't know if they that cannon is pretty well tucked in. I don't know if they get enough surface area around the cannon to actually kill it. They might run through, but you know, probes are pretty good against Zerglings if there's enough of them. It's also good to have some adepts as well. So yeah, I don't know about this bust. Not sure it's going to work. Starduck does scout a lot of Zerglings out on the map with the adepts. He's bringing it back home. He's going to have a lot to defend. 3 adepts, a cannon. Did he see the Banelings? I don't think he saw the Banelings being morphed. It's getting charged. Huh. Okay, now he sees the Banelings. He sends 2 of the adepts back, so the first one tanks the shots. No focus on the Banelings though. Ooh, they get all the probes. Okay, not the best of connections there. Only 2 drones die. The cannon is still up. The wall is not a wall, but He's warping in more adepts. And the probes can defend themselves pretty nicely against Zerglings, again, if there's enough number of probes around. Especially with adept backup. And this bust, yeah. Only kills 4 probes in all. Startuck is now 30 workers to 16. And he's going to be able to send his adepts to the other side of the map. Shouldn't, though. There's another wave coming from Papa Panda. More Banes. If Starduck is stuck on macro too much, ooh, he's not expecting this. He's not going to have enough. Papa Panda is doubling down, and it might just work. Oh, he's gonna scout it now. Okay, sees it now. But he moves out. No, he opens up the wall. Please, adepts, please, what are you doing? You had it. Okay, the bendings are just stuck there waddling. I'm gonna try and kill the cannon, but don't quite get it. Okay, they connect with the probes. They kill a lot of probes. Still might not be enough. But Starduck has very little to defend. Where's that warp prism? It's pretty much the only army unit he has, and he can't do damage. Starduck, you had this. Oh no. Okay, more adepts. No, that's zealots actually being warped in. 31 probes dead. Papa Panda very cleverly doubles down on the aggression, counting on the fact that Starduck is just going to macro up and stop making army units. And it just got Starduck off guard. Wow. After such a great hold by Starduck. There we go. GG. There you have it. The revengeancing. Papa Panda will take out the champion here. A very, very clever adaptation there. Well, I say clever. It just doubled down on attack and it ended up paying off. I like the mind game though with the canceling the hatchery. That was a quality work. Oh yeah, I see everyone is saying nice defense in chat. Wait. That was 2 minutes ago. You just wait. A lot of things happened in those 2 minutes. Oh boy. Alright, so we have our first finalist of the day. It's going to be Papa Panda. So we're going to have a new champion, no matter what, here. That's refreshing. Let's see if it's going to be a new player. So we'll go with the semifinals now. Alright. Fetus. 11 versus the fetus. Like I'm casting something weird here. So we have the fetus. Where is 11? I don't see them here. Yeah, it could definitely have used sentries to wall off with force fields, but it didn't make the sentries. Starduck, after he survived the first attack, just stopped making anything. He went full macro and just made more gateways. It was decking up. It's yeah. Did not expect the Papa Panda to just double down. Zerg seems very powerful. Yep, well, you know. Alright. So I see the fetus here. I don't see 11. I don't what? Group, help me out here. What to do? Oh, there's 11. Okay, never mind. It's fine. It's fine. Perfect production here. All right. So 11 is US West. Let's see what server the fetus is in. So 11 is also from Platinum Heroes. The fetus is from Gosu Crew. Or is it Born Gosu? Born Gosu? Gosu. Born Gosu. Born Gosu, yes. Okay, US West then. Let's double check. We are on US West. I double checked it. This is the ritual. Turbo Cruise 84 is going to be our first map. Well, let's give everyone a link. At this point of the game, we just get everyone in here. All right, so we don't know anything about these two players. I don't know, at least. Let's see if we have something refreshing. We do know that 11 kind of sped run this tournament, winning 2-1 against Invalid, who we also don't know, and 2-0 against Nemesis. That's a tall order. Nemesis, the former SDO champion herself, and Queen of the Nerazim. The Fetus won 2-0 against Froggy, which again we don't know, and Starguy, which I don't know. All right, let's get the players in. So it's going to be another PVZ. Okay. So I'm guessing 11 is a pretty cheesy Zerg then. Just by guesses. Sorry, I'm having Brood War music and I'm just humming along to it. Yeah. War is out of the tournament, so Yaku can actually join us at some point. Nah. Yeah, I'm sure it's the same person who's trolling all of us. I don't know how they managed to get to do the webcam thing, but they're a different person. I think it's just paid actors we see on webcams. I don't think it's the actual person. I think Yakuzaku and War Buffalo are definitely the same person. Definitely, I think. But never mind about that. We are on Turbo Cruise 84. Turbo Cruise. We're in the southwest corner of the map, representing Born Gosugu. Our Ping Protoss in their first appearance in the tournament. Give it up for the Fetus. And in the northeast corner of the map, also making their debut appearance in our tournament, representing Platinum Heroes, our Blue Zerg is 11. So 11 is going pool first. Going with the hatchery there. The Fetus with the quick Nexus expand. Alright. Going to set up that wall, so it's going to be safe as Protoss versus Zerg, which is which is always safe. Very safe position to be. Yeah. Alright, Starduck saying he didn't play all week, so he felt alright with how he did. Well, he did pretty well. He did pretty well. Yeah, don't blame yourself. Papa Panda is a very difficult bear to deal with. He's very aggressive, and he switches a lot. Very does well with the mind games. 11 going with a very early Roach Warren. So I'm guessing we're seeing another Papa Panda here. This is like we guessed before. 11 speedruns, this kind of stuff. Let's see how that's going to go. Ooh, the fetus is sneaking in this probe, which if it goes into the main, it should be able to scout that Roach Warren. And no, there we go. Sees the Roach Warren. So definitely has a good warning sign here. The wall is still not finished, remember, the still Zergling is going to be here. There's the backup pylon. No shield batteries, though. It's getting a robotics facility. So it's able to get some immortals. Well, asking for a pause. Can use this pause maybe to eat a chocolate. Have some Ferrero Rocher chocolates. Chocolate. Hashtag unsponsored. But if they want to sponsor us, I mean, I wouldn't mind. You know, especially if they gave us free samples. Alright, looks like our play is ready. Stick is eating chocolate on stream. Look, it was a union mandated break for casters. Alright, we're just slouches going through the slow fields. They walk like I feel when I walk. Like an old man. Oh, here come the shield batteries, but they're pretty late. Okay. There's a full wall in here. It's pretty dangerous. That could go down. Especially with those Ravagers here. No dodging the biles. Those stalkers do take some damage on them. Now the buildings are down to their health. The cybernetic score should go down. Bam! There it is. No more stalkers. No more adepts. Actually, the fetus hasn't been making units. Just that one immortal. And those shield batteries are pretty depleted. They're not going to last long. Ooh, the immortal eating 2 bile shots. 11 brings more reinforcements in across the map. It's a lot of speedlings. Just run through, surround the immortal. They didn't use the opportunity, and they're stuck outside. That immortal can actually potentially kill everything here. Now the fetus does have the worker advantage still. 11 just committing all of their resources to the this attack. Yeah, I think the fetus just about holds it. Immortal, please stop hitting bile shots. There we go. More Zuglings streaming in, but okay, they do manage to make their way into the base. I like this wall, and this immortal is in such a great position there. It's like a safety tank right now. Wait, what killed that battery? I think did the fetus just kill his own battery? Maybe, or did he cancel one? No, it's definitely. I think he just killed it. Hey, Soko. Thank you for that subscription. 20 months. That's 20 quacks for you. Quack, 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 quack. There we go. You've earned those. Soko. Kiitos paljon. Alright. 11 still being aggressive. And the fate is actually they're gonna get a second immortal here. With 2 immortals, this is gonna be very difficult to break. Although the shield batteries are all depleted. Alright, Morizella's being whipped in. Should be enough to keep the wall plugged here, the hole in the wall. And now there's 2 immortals out here. Yeah, I don't see how 11 breaks this. If it is micros it, well, oof. Yeah, there's no breaking this. 11 just making more and more units. The Fetus is actually making workers now, macroing up, going to get way ahead. Well, this wall is not broken. It stands. Let's see how they're doing in terms of resources lost. Now, the Fetus lost a lot more minerals, but 11 committed a lot of gas. That's 17 roaches and 2 ravages dead. That's a lot of gas. It's dead on the Zerg side. Third immortal is out. Now the sentries are here. There's going to be force fields. Or not. Maybe you don't want. Maybe you just don't want to waste them. I don't know. There we go. Ooh, still eating some bile shots, but yeah, this 3 immortals is a lot. 4th immortal is on the way as well. And 11 still not droning up. Still on 20 drones, still on 2 bases. Looks like this is pretty much all they do. Well, the Fetus is actually finding ways to keep macroing up, getting more production up, more supply capacity. A 4th immortal is just about to pop out. Sentries still have force fields on them. A War Prism is going to come in next, and that's going to help the Fetus a lot to stay mobile and be able to pick up those immortals out of harm's way. And also, maybe even harass on the other side. Definitely great comeback potential with this. Not comeback, but retaliation potential. Those force fields not the best. Zerglings do get to the army, but again, 4 immortals are still up and alive. They're just going to clean this army up. 37 workers to 19. Oh boy. Zerg has just been throwing so many units out. It is using the Warp Prism to scout ahead, so that it's safe to cross the slow barriers. Yeah, 11 is not going to have enough to defend anything. This is huge. 4 immortals. How many kills on that? What the fuck? That injured immortal has 55 kills on it. What? What even? Other immortal with 18 kills. 50 kills on that immortal. Didn't lose a single immortal so far. Wow. 58 kills on that immortal. At this point, I don't care about the game. I just want to see how many kills this immortal gets. 59. This is the real score here. 59. Okay, 59. That was the final score here. That immortal killed 59 units. Wow. And that's after, remember, that immortal took 2 bile shots just as he got out of the robotics facility. That was nice. All right. 11 is saying GG, nice hold. Yeah, that was definitely a nice hold. I like the inner wall there that Fetus had, enabling the immortals to stay away from the Zerglings. while still being close enough to do a lot of damage to the roaches. And also good on 11 on Fetus for keeping up with the drone production, macroing up when they had a chance. Because 11 was just full on all in. That's more all the infinity in. That's more all in than all. It's everything in. Infinity in. That's right. I've coined 2 new terms here today. The non-in and the infinity in. Alright. Kairos Junction is going to be the next map. Sorry, I missed that in the conversation there. Oh. Oh. There we go. Got yourselves a link. Like they're very animated about this fight. They're both analyzing. Just come join. Here we go. All right. Let's see. Almost ready. Wait, is Yaku joining us? Is he? Oh, he's eating. Okay, never mind. Let's go. Yuck. That's how I tried to at Yaku and he just came with hashtag yuck? Question mark? I mean, it's a nice hashtag. It makes sense in the Yaku verse. In the Yaku sense. Righty then. We are, everybody, back on Karios Junction, the Kariosest of all the junctions. Or as Kuro said, Kairos Jackson? I don't know why you wrote that in thing. It's Kairos Jackson. It's Michael Jordan's cousin? For some reason, I don't know. In the northwest corner of the map, representing Platinum Heroes, it is our Blue Zerg. Give it up for 11. And in the southeast corner of the map, currently up 1 in this best of 3 semi-final of today's Sea Duckling Open, the number 66. Give it up for our Pink Protoss representing Bongosu, the Fetus. Yeah, a yak is like a buffalo. Suspiciously. Hashtag yak? Question mark? Yeah, I suspected that I said Karios Jackson. But I didn't mean to. It was not an intention. Jack means how in Polish? Or yak. Do you pronounce it yak or jack? Oh, it's yak. Okay. Yak? Yak, do you pronounce it? Eh? Eh? Okay. Okay. Enough potato Polish here. I don't know. Potato Polish is a nice term, but I think it's redundant. I mean, at least one of the words is redundant. I think potato comes kind of built in. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not an expert on Poland. I'm not a Polish proprietor of potatoes. Ooh. If it is going with Stargate. Which, if 11 is going to be super aggressive, I don't know about it, but I don't know. If the Fetus gets a couple of oracles out, that could really hurt 11. If again they go with a lot of Zerglings and Ravages. Let's see. Don't see the early Rotor we saw last time. Maybe 11 is cooking up something else. Ooh, it's gonna be a lair. Sonidas? Question mark? This is the evolution chamber. And oracles coming up from the Fetus. Yeah, I think the oracles are going to be a nice choice here. Ooh, yeah, it definitely catches that. The Fetus does. Oh, actually, it didn't. They didn't. They didn't see the evolution chamber. Definitely didn't see the roach warren which just came up. They did see the lair coming, so should be super suspicious about something coming their way. Getting a void ray. We may want to avoid the rays at this point. I mean, they're not bad against roaches, but you're only gonna have one or maybe two of them. They're not very mobile. I don't know about that, Kev. I think Immortals are a much better choice. Now, the Oracle still hasn't really done anything. This is an Oracle that should be like getting drone kills right now. How many queens? 3 queens on 11th side of the map. Sure, no, it's gonna have to find its way in here. Okay, nope, backs away. Still hasn't done anything. Yeah, this Oracle has not paid for itself at all. I mean, if it got like 5 drone kills right here, which I think it could have, this could have put Fetus in a decent position. But right now, this possible roach all in that's coming from 11, it's not been delayed or hurt in any way. 9 roaches on the way, +1 range and roach speed. No Nidus though. Again, Oracle not doing any harassment. It's getting scouting information, which is really important. Let's not diminish the value of that Oracle all the way down, but it's yeah, if it killed a few more walkers, forced 11 to spend larva remaking them or not have those resources to make more roaches, it could have contributed a lot to a hold here. Alright. Prismatic alignment is activated on the roaches, but not really doing much so far. And that's a lot of roaches. It's going to be a while before it kills all of them. But the wall is a wall, and it's not going to be broken. 11 going to back away. Where's the Nidus? Gotta get the Nidus. Lurkers. Alright. It's an odd switch, but I like it. It's not. I don't think it's something that Fetus is going to be expecting at all. I mean, the Oracle might scout that, but I don't know. Yeah, it's being pushed away. It's not going to scout those. Oh, it did. It did catch it. It caught the lurker then. I don't know if they yeah, and they can still see it with the revelation from the Hydralisk then. Alright, it's gonna be charge, which is not going to be super helpful against the I mean, Zealots against lurkers. Not the best of choice, but I suppose it could work with charge. I don't know. Not an expert. That's a pretty scary Protoss army going out there. the War Prism is going to be late. So the fleet is going to be a while before they can reinforce here at the front. No Observer for killing Cryptomers. So they're going to have to dive deep in here. Oracle could tag this army. It's going to be very useful. Going for the third base. 11 would just have to sack that. Very patiently waiting for the lurkers to come in. They are being made. They can actually catch this army on the ramp there. 11 did evacuate all these drones away, so they weren't lost here. I mean, they are kind of going against the army now, because why? I don't know. That was unnecessary. Okay, but now this army is going to go up against lurkers. There's a revelation. It exposes all of the lurkers, and the Fittest is focusing them. Yeah, the Immortals are still alive. The Void Rays are still alive. This is a lot of DPS coming out of the Fittest, but they're just backing away. Not sure if that's the smartest thing. Might want to push forward though. I mean, they are double expanding into a fourth and third base, while the Zerg is stuck on two bases, but it's giving 11 a lot of time to remake some army units. Not Lortas though, which is a shame. It's just Roaches and one Ravager, which is not going to last long against 3 Immortals and 2 Void Rays. Especially with all these charge lots to tank damage. Fittest is actually focusing the hatchery. Where are the Hydralisks? Get some Hydralisks. Right. 11 is getting 4 Hydralisks. That might not be enough. I think this might be it. The Fittest has lost a lot of Immortals. There's still 1 Immortal left, and the 1 Void Ray in the War Prism is bringing reinforcements. And even if this gets cleaned out, the Fittest does have 50 workers to 36 of 11s. That's 3 Archons being made here. Might get. Ooh. Okay, the War Prism survives. That's really important. That can keep the push going here. Looks like the Fetus is going to back away for a second. No, Immortal, where are you going? Stay here, please. Stay with the Archons, your Archon bros. Got 4 Archon bodyguards. Okay. The Fetus does have an Observer now, so even the Lurkers aren't going to be the big savior for 11 here. They are making 1. That's a pretty beefy Protoss army there. Supplies are deceiving. This is 6 Archons. And they're going around cleaning creep, making sure 11 doesn't get to set up another base. Yeah, and the mining on 11 side is going way down. The main is starting to mine out. They're way behind on workers. The Fetus has 4 bases now. That's a 4-base Protoss versus a 2-base Zerg. Yeah, okay. 1 Lurker down on the ground. Gonna be 2 now. The Fetus is being hesitant here. Maybe they're waiting for the upgrades. Neural Parasite. Do they even have any? No, they don't have any Infestors yet. So I don't know if that will even come into play. I mean, if the Infestors don't have the upgrade, the energy upgrade, I don't think they even start with enough energy to Neural Parasite. So if they make some now, ooh, nice revelation there, exposing the Ravagers, the Lurkers as well as everything else. Eating up some bile shots, but that's a ton of charge lots there to tank damage. While the Archons and the Immortals at the back are shooting. GG's called. And we have ourselves our second finalist of the day. Yep, the fetus stonks. Yep. Definite stonks there with the income on fetus side. Yeah. All right. All right, so we'll take a 5 minutes break. We shall show you our brand new duct tape, fresh off the press, made by Kuro, of course. What else? Who else will be making things here? So please enjoy that, and we shall be back in 5 minutes with the final match of today's Sea Duckling Open, the number 66, between the fetus and Papa Panda. Don't go anywhere, because I will not forgive you.